Assalamu alaikum, dear students. For another class of biology, for another topic of biology, your biology teacher is here, and we will continue the topic, the linkage of biology with other field of sciences. And we discussed in the previous lectures the linkage of biology with other sciences in detail, that how the biology work cooperatively with other field of sciences and how they work to make the life of the human being easy, or how they work cooperatively to solve the problems or sort out the problems. So another link, today we will discuss the another link, as we discuss the biophysics in detail, we discuss the biochemistry in detail, we discuss the biogeography in detail, and today we will discuss the biostatistics in detail. The biostatistics is a broad term which is used in mathematics, mainly clear, for the calculations, for the ratios, for the formulas, for the products. So mainly biostatistics is concerned with the calculations, clear. And definitely, and if nowadays the chronic disease is there, which is known as a corona disease, so we count the people on day basis, that how people suffered from the corona on daily basis, how death occurs from the corona in Mardan, in Peshawar, or in the world, in Pakistan, in America. So these all are the countings, clear. So and whenever we get crops, clear, whenever we get crops, so in the crops, when we get the wheat nowadays, this is the season of the wheat, that we get the wheat from our fields, and we say that tons, that we get 20 tons, 30 tons. So whenever we get the amount of something, and we know the amount of something, its calculation and its products, its profit, clear. So all these things are concerned with the biostatistics. So when we calculate something, we get result from the something, that how many people suffer from malaria, how many people suffer from the corona, what type of production of crops is there, and how many weight produced. So all these things are concerned with the calculations and biostatistics. So in simple word, the study of biological processes using statistical or mathematical formulas is called biostatistics. As you do the questions of the division, you do the questions of the multiplication, and you summarize a large quantity into small. So these all are known as collectively biostatistics. It involves the design. That design means that whenever we do something, a large project, so it gives us the design, it gives us a simple method to get a approximate and a short result. Analysis, it gives us the analysis and interpretation of the research data. Interpret, that we compare the things with each other, that how many production is there from the wheat, how many production is there from the tobacco. So these all things are the concern, the design, analysis and interpretation of the research data. Examples: after experimental work, the collected data is analyzed but applying rule of mathematics. That whenever you solve a problem, clear, in physics, in chemistry, you solve the problems, and in maths, you solve the problems. So data is given to you. When you get the data, so you easily solve the question of the maths. You get the data. So first of all, the data is collected, and when the data is collected, so it is then become easy to solve the sort out the problems. So biostatistics play an important role in the biology. It works cooperatively with biology, and it solves the many problems, clear. Now the next one is the bioeconomics. Economics means economy. Economy means, as we discussed that today, nowadays the great destruction is there by the corona. So corona has great effect on the economy of the world, that all schools are closed, all the businesses are closed, and every person is suffered from the economical point of view. A person suffers, and there is a loss of economy all over the world. So economics means economy, पैसा मीन्स के जो आपके बिजनेस है, आपके कारोबार से जो भी आपको प्रॉफिट फ़ायदा मिलता है, जो भी आप उस पर यूज़ करते हो, खर्च करते हो, सारी की सारी जो है ये इकोनॉमी में आती है. सो द correlation between the correlation between biology and economics, which deals with the study of organisms from economical point of view, is called bioeconomics. For example, nowadays, we if we study the corona from economical point of view, so corona had destroyed our economy. If we study the wheat from economic point of view, so if there is a large amount of production of wheat, so it means that our economy will become strong. And if there is less production of the wheat, so our economy become weak. So whenever we study the organisms, the diseases, the plants, the animals, everything else from economic point of view, this is known as bioeconomics. Clear? In bioeconomics, scientists calculate and compare the cost and profit of biological projects. The cost and profit means that whenever we grow wheats, so definitely we cost something on the wheat. We collect the seeds on money, we get the seeds on money, we buy the seeds. So it means that we cost the सीड्स, हमने पैसा लगाया है वो गंदम की seeds लेने में. Similarly, whenever we when the seeds are growing and it get any disease or anything else, so we do the spray. So we also cost on the spray. We give the supplemental food, the fertilizers to the weeds, so it is also a cost. So when we cost on something, so we get profit. समझ आ गई? जब हम किसी चीज पर पैसा लगाएंगे, कॉस्ट लगाएंगे, तो उससे हमें उतना ही, जितना हम ज्यादा पैसा लगाएंगे उतना ही उससे हमें ज्यादा मुनाफा होगा. So bioeconomics means that we it calculate the and compare the cost, that how many cost, कितना खर्च हुआ है, and profit of biological projects, and how money when we get from its production. So bioeconomics is the correlation between the biology and economics, which deals with the study of organisms from economical point of views, is called bioeconomics. And in bioeconomics, the scientists calculate and compare the cost and profit of the biological products. For example, the loss of the billions of dollars due to bird flu. The common example nowadays is the coronavirus, that the loss of the billion of dollars take all over the world, the economy of the world becomes zero. In simple words, we can say that the loss of the billions of dollars due to the bird flu, due to the coronavirus, due to the other fatal diseases, and cost and profit of production of crops, and the when we cost on the crops and when we get the profit from the crops, so these all are concerned with the bioeconomics. So the bioeconomics is the study of the living organisms from economical point of view. If we get crops, if we get diseases, if we get something from the living organisms, from plants as well as animals, and how they give us the how many money they give us, how many cost we do on them, how many profit it will give us, and how they will affect the economy of the world economy of the country. So all these are concerned with the bioeconomics. So, in simple words, we can say that the biology has the great link with the other sciences, and it makes an interdisciplinary sciences which help the human beings, the plants, to spend a successful life. Biophysics has a great role in the living body. It makes instruments for the comfort or for the easiness of the human beings. The biochemistry, in biochemistry, we study the glucose, the proteins, which are the vital organic and inorganic substances play an important role inside the living body. Similarly, in biogeography, we study about the condition of the earth, that which crops can grow best in the which areas, and which disease can be there in different regions, and which animals can grow, which plants can grow in the different geographical regions. Similarly, we discussed in the biostatistics that how we get the simple calculations from large calculation, how we use the formulas of the maths. Clear? And then we discuss the bioeconomics, that how an economy of the world can affect by different types of diseases, by different types of production of crops, by cost, by profit of the different types of the crops. So all these are concerned with the biology, and biology work with the other field of sciences cooperately, and it make our life easy. Clear? Okay, students, thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.